Let's take a look and start down in Tampa Bay with Ronald Jones coming in at that number 5 slot against the Carolina Panthers. Now stop with all of the Leonard Fournette talk. Rojo is still a running back to make a difference. In week 1, he got 19 touches in comparison to Fournette's 6 and McCoy's 1. But beyond just touches, he also led the running back group in snaps, targets, receptions, and yards. So look forward to a Tom Brady revenge game and a Rojo breakout performance. Next up at the number 4 spot, we have Zack Moss. Now, the number 1 reason for this flex hype is because of red zone targets. He saw 9 red zone looks compared to Devil Singletary's 3 on Sunday. The Bills take on the Dolphins, who allowed the most rushing yards in week 1, so the matchup tells me that you're going to want Zack Moss in your lineup. All right, next up at number 3, we got Snell going up against the Denver Broncos. Now, James Conner has been dealing with an ankle sprain, which means increased opportunity for Snell. And the week 1 matchup against the Giants, he had 19 carries for 113 yards. The Broncos allowed 116 rushing yards to Derrick Henry in week 1, so Snell has the chance to continue to run up some fantasy points. Okay, we're getting down to the wire here. I debated on if this guy could be a number 1 spot, but he came in a close second. It's Malcolm Brown. Now, he's up against my Kansas City Chiefs after a stud week 1 performance. He ended with 26 fantasy points and was a 5th-ranked running back. He played 60% of the snaps in comparison to Akers' 33% and Henderson's 7%. So I expect that he continues to be the man in that running back offense. All right, drum roll, please. It is my number 1 guy, and it is the guy who is a part of the team, playing the very first ever NFL game in Vegas. It's Emmanuel Sanders. Now, Michael Thomas, there's some concern that he could be out for several weeks due to a high ankle sprain, which means that Sanders has moved up the depth chart to be the Saints' number 1 receiver. Sanders had 5 targets, 3 receptions, and 15 yards, plus a touchdown in week 1, and he's looking to repeat that against the Raiders, who allowed the 9th most receiving yards per game to wide receivers. So let's have a game, Emmanuel Sanders. And those were my week 2 5 favorite flex starts.